Okay, I'm back. I've had some lunch, and I'm ready to suffer through whatever the story gives me, which I am aware is going to be a lot. Um, looks like we'll look at some supports first. And then I only have 2 more chapters left.
I've been thinking about how you said you are not a good person. I heartily disagree.
He literally followed evil orders for an ungodly amount of years, possibly. If we're generous, we can say that he didn't really do anything bad until recently, but, like, he did indeed go along with things like attacking Port Flora, so...
For example, I've watched you go out of your way to help people in town.
Yeah, okay, but he also killed a bunch of people in a nearby town, so, like, or, like, he was complicit in that.
My past actions serve as evidence that I am otherwise. I strive now only for penance.
Thank you.
I once wished to live a humble life. I followed the Fell Dragon as I was taught.
Why were you taught? You're not even from Illusia. I'm confused.
That path led to my becoming the enemy of many. Most notably, you.
I mean, like, yeah, most notably. I guess I'll go with that, because, like, it's like, hey God, I kind of fucked up, you know?
But those days are gone.
Are they?
Anything I say will be a weak excuse for my part in my own downfall.
Fuck, he's so real for
I failed
this.
to stop Lady Vale, or the rampage of the Four Hounds.
Yes, you didn't do shit.
So long as I bear those sins, I am unworthy of redemption or forgiveness.
I don't know that I go this route. Personally, I think this is like... I understand why he would feel that way, but... I don't think he needs to. But Alir isn't the person that needs to forgive him. It's, like... all the people that have fucking died, that he was complicit in their deaths. He didn't rein Marnie in. He let her talk about murdering people with, like, literally almost no... like, it didn't even make him blink. And it's like... he's not a good person. Or, like, he wasn't a good person. And I think it's good that he acknowledges that. I don't... like, you have to work for redemption, and you don't deserve forgiveness. People might give it to you, but you don't necessarily deserve it. It's not something deserved, right? Like, I feel like he's very close to being a very good character, but I'm a little bit worried about what his supports are gonna do, you know what I mean?
My acts of kindness toward the people of this town are only a selfish attempt at atonement.
At least he's admitting it.
Any words of praise from anyone, especially you, give me no pleasure. Only suffering.
Uh-huh.
How long do you expect your penance to last?
I do not know.
For the rest
I
of
do
my
not
life.
think my work will be done, even after death. I am guilty of too much to hope otherwise.
I mean, I'll buy it. Okay. Ooh, we got another one of these.
Here we are. Ready to cook some fish?
Yeah.
Well, not exactly.
Hey, what's wrong? I thought you were gonna grind me to dust.
Ashamed as I am to admit it. I wasn't able to get my hands on any decent fish.
No? That's a shame. Look what I caught. As rare a specimen as you'll find in these parts.
Don't worry, though. We didn't make a fucking model for that.
The competition hasn't even started and I've already lost.
I thought the competition was to cook, not to, like, catch.
Not at all. Look, I caught one for you too.
Why would you do that?
Because we're supposed to have a contest. It'd be more fun if we actually get to do it.
Wouldn't be fair otherwise. It's a cook-off, not a fishing contest.
Thank God Saphir is here,
That's true.
using brain cells.
Thank you, Saphir. This is a noble gesture. I'm humbled by your kindness. But as much as I want to win this competition, I can't let you outshine me in nobility either. So, please take this.
What have we got here?
Rare herbs. They were hard to come by, but it would be poor form not to share them now.
Oh, that's kind of wholesome.
You weren't kidding. These are tough to find.
I like that they're so fucking vague.
Thanks, Gold Mary.
They couldn't have been
Alright.
like naming an herb that's really good with fish or that like people use on fish. Because like God forbid they have to be like mega vague about it. A little less fun that way, but I like the vibe anyway.
Now, let's get cooking. May the best chef win.
Agreed. You're going down.
Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Alright. Do I try to get Lyndon Mavier support? I guess I should go to the ring chamber first. Do boring ring chamber things. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Ooh. Void plus 20 is delicious. I just need 1,000? Ooh. Using the move. Actually, while I'm here... I'm exactly the same. Did anybody else need to change class? No. Okay. Inherit skills. There's one. Two. Oop. Okay. Inventory. Alright, I already have a void plus 20 in there. That's already updated. Updated. Okay. Now I start doing bullshit. I think we're gonna try to be quick because I really just want to get to the end of this game. I wouldn't say I'm like burned out, I guess, but boy, am I fucking like, goddamn, this game is just. The writing makes it a little whack.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alchrist. I'm doing Mavier and Lyndon. Let's apple pie with extra apple. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
I may not look it, but I'm an excellent cook.
Are you
Just
though?
like prepping the alpaca's meals back home.
Ah, you are not
This
instilling
will start its own
confidence.
legend.
Tastes good.
What if you give him a meat pie?
A very interesting creation.
Here, take some.
Nice.
Ugh.
Okay, but you have the cutest outfit, girl. Are you moping on the couch? Hold on. What if I give him this?
Ah,
Ooh.
Are you ready to begin, Divine One?
I think so, Lyndon. But I do want to double check one last thing. This experiment will somehow result in making people's lives easier and happier, right?
Absolutely, Divine One. What I learned by examining you is certain to lead to a new discovery or three. ... I anticipate very interesting results relating to quality sleep.
Quality sleep?
You dozed for 1,000 years, after all. It's fair to say no one has ever slept more soundly than you. Maybe we'll find out why.
Valid.
Do you really think that's likely?
No.
I most certainly do. This could be a godsend for those who struggle with insomnia.
Real.
I hadn't thought of that. All right, sure. I'd love to help with your experiment.
I greatly appreciate it, Divine.
Is he gonna
One.
watch me sleep?
The first step is to cast thunder on you a few times to see how your body reacts.
Never mind.
You'll grow numb to the pain soon enough, but your hair may not survive the experience.
You know, I've changed my mind. Sorry, but you'll have to find another test subject.
Yeah, that's bizarre. So you just like kind of ruined his fucking what little of his character we had that was interesting is already dead. So good job with that, I guess.
Sir Lyndon, you dropped something.
It's a piece of popcorn.
Oh, how clumsy of me. Thank you, Mavier.
This is the likeness of a young woman. She is quite beautiful.
Ah, I heartily agree. This is a drawing of my late wife.
Oh, your wife, Sir Lyndon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call your wife hot.
She wasn't just beautiful. She was kind, loving, and the best friend I could have asked for. It's been some time since she passed, yet my love for her continues to grow.
Lyndon's that guy posting on Reddit about how he chooses his dead wife. And then Mavier's the guy saying, I too choose this dead guy's wife. Or this
I
guy's
wish I could
dead
see
wife.
her
Fuck.
smile once more, taste her cooking again.
We could bring her back as a corrupted.
It hurts to see you sad. If
Does
there's
it?
anything I can do.
Are you empathetic?
Do you mean it? Oh, what a wonderful author. Thank you, Mavier.
Help me make
Now,
popcorn.
take this corn and hurl it skyward.
He just has his corn in his fucking apron pouch. Goddamn.
What? Not this again.
Oh, but my dear late wife loved corn, you see. She would want us to celebrate her this way. Now then, whenever you're ready, I'm standing by to blast. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. I probably... No, almost definitely won't miss.
No. Goodbye, Sir Lyndon.
Mavier? Mavier, wait! You still have my corn!
Please, God, give me the strength. Now I get to find out immediately how fucking dumb it ends. I don't know if I could have handled it.
Sir Lyndon, is all well? Is that your wife's picture?
You've caught me in a vulnerable moment. How embarrassing. A man my age should know when to let go of the past. Quite unbecoming of me.
There is nothing at all embarrassing about having a deep love for your spouse.
Ah, you're right, of course. We raised 3 children, you know. They're all grown now, living their lives. They have their own homes, their own families. It's become difficult to gather all of us together.
Are they all alive, though? Because Illusia was, like, overrun by corrupted and shit. So I'm just like, you're not worried about your family?
The further we grow apart, the brighter my memories seem to shine. More and more, I find myself looking backward rather than forward. I'm not sure how to change that, or if I should.
Having memories you enjoy looking back on is proof of a life well lived. My own life knows more regrets than happiness.
Ah, but you are now free to carve out a new life. One more fulfilling than my own, perhaps.
But don't you think yours was fulfilling? Getting married, having children, probably grandchildren.
Thank you for the kind words, Sir Lyndon.
I don't like the comparison. I think you're free to carve out a life that makes you happy is good enough. Like, why does he have to compare it to his own? That's so boring.
Think nothing of it. Now, do you find yourself in the mood for experimental snacking science?
I should have known.
You speak of regrets? Never tasting El Thunder popcorn would be most regrettable indeed.
Yeah, son, do you want some El Thunder Pop to corn? Yeah?
It is my understanding that I have a fulfilling life ahead. So be true with your aim.
Orville wants the popped corn, don't you, my boy? Nope, he changed his mind.
Huzzah! Let the experiment begin!
I don't hate it. Is there anybody in my team that I haven't gotten, like, any kind of decent fucking support with? Goldmary, Vale. I feel like I should at least do Goldmary. Hello? I don't think I've ever been up here. Is this cringe? I am not fucking doing that. I meant to go to the farmyard. You just here by your fucking self?
Oh!
Hello, son. Where do I do another Mavier support?
Excuse me, Malvier?
Princess Ivy? How may I help?
I was hoping we could speak. We find ourselves in similar circumstances.
Similar circumstances? Oh, I think I understand. We have each stood as enemies before those we now call our allies.
Exactly. In light of that, Malvier, do you feel this is where you truly belong now?
I am unsure. There are those who accept me, but I do not believe everyone does yet.
Understandable.
I feel comfortable here, but that means nothing. I am behaving as if all is well, yet I do so lacking any evidence that it is so.
Yes.
Still, I have no intentions of leaving. I have dedicated myself to helping others, and with that, I hope to find acceptance. And a new place for myself in this world.
I understand entirely. For whatever it's worth. Let me say that I accept and welcome you as a friend. Speaking as someone who would also benefit from hearing those same words from our allies.
Thank you for your candor, Princess Ivy.
Not bad. Okay. Do I leave? Whoop. Nope. I go to the terrace and I buy some more physics. Physics kind of sucks though.
I thank you.
He has plenty of physic. Can you wield? No.
I thank you. 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 Do come again.
Okay. I'm going to store that and maybe give her a rescue. Let's go. Terrified of how this is gonna go for me, but once again, if it's super bad, I will simply rewind. Okay. The fact that I've done, like, no paralogs is kind of funny. Except the one. And maybe I should actually go do a paralog or two. But who? Advanced class 14. I feel like there's gotta be one that's easier. Nope. Oh yeah, let's go down here. Advanced quest level 8. Let's do this one. In my mind, this makes sense. Because this, like, increases your bonds or whatever. Not that Micaiah's one I need,
Hey,
but...
look. It started snowing.
I'm certain I've been here before. Or someplace just like it.
Where do you think we are, Micaiah?
This looks somewhat like Castle Knox. I battled Ike there once.
Huh? Castle Knox? You fought against Ike?
It was snowing then, too. Ike was a strong commander, as was I. But we each had a different definition of victory. Ike was trying to save us, and I could not let him. We needed help, but not his. My people were cursed by a magical blood pact and headed for certain ruin.
What happened?
I fought Ike, fought to undo the pact. I held on to hope. I stayed focused on my vision of the future. Even on the worst day, I kept hold of that. I gave everything to protect people I cared for. I'd have sacrificed more if there'd been need. That vision is what made it possible for me to survive the war.
I think I know now why we were brought here.
Why we were right. I did it.
Teach me how you never broke in the face of despair and fear, Micaiah.
So, you've figured it out then? The point of this trial?
Then you knew the whole time? Shut the
Well
fuck up.
then, face me in battle, and do your best to be victorious. If you win, our bond will strengthen, and you'll be able to draw on my power like never before.
Uh-huh. Okay, I can only take 12. I'm gonna take him instead. Fuck you! Nope, he should not be here. Should probably be him. There are a lot of ballistas, but I don't have many guys capable of using them. Okay.
You've got to earn this. Defend yourself. Devoted to you.
Tell me where.
Got it.
It was foretold.
Time to crack skulls.
For peace.
For the Divine Dragon.
Ready for me?
I'll protect you.
Anything for you.
I'll do my best.
I will not falter.
A proud victory.
This is wimp mode. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward.
This will hurt. A battle fit for Brodia.
Allow me.
For the Divine Dragon. I'm sorry. Loathsome.
Rip. Levels are levels.
about victory.
Nothing left of you.
I can keep going.
Need help? Sorry if that was too much. You were a worthy opponent.
Yeah?
This is my redemption.
Didn't you just say you couldn't be redeemed?
That's better.
Excuse me.
Glad we met.
I have this.
Sort of like that, maybe?
Yeah, exactly like that. Good job, sir.
I hope this is enough.
I mean, it's a
I
bit
have no choice
overkill,
but to
but
win.
I must focus. Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Emblem, engage! Raise your sword! And guided by the emblems.
I'll help.
Talk about a good time.
Allow me.
A battle fit for Brodia.
My turn. I believe I am in the right.
Excuse me. I'm done.
together for our friends. This is my fight. Not a child anymore.
I'm sorry you're stuck with me. Now I have you. I see you. It's no use. I need to get stronger until no one can beat me. Thank you.
Allow me.
Allow me. I won't miss. A good wind.
Lend me your strength.
I remember that battle as if it were yesterday. It's almost like I'm there again. The past and the future are together in my heart.
You're a strong combatant, but I'm not going to lose.
Very well. I'd be let down if you held anything back.
Fate has brought us here.
So strong.
Wow. That was like kind of a yawn fest. I mean, the level was lower than, like, I was paranoid for no reason, but still.
Well done. You passed the trial safely.
Thank you, Micaiah.
Do you feel that? Our bond is stronger.
Is it?
I do, yes. I feel like I understand you better than before. There's just one thing.
What's that?
You know, I was sort of hoping I might gain some of your fortune-telling ability.
Don't worry, you don't need that. You
Uh-huh.
can already see the future. In fact, you're building it.
Cringe.
I'm building the future. Is that one of your predictions?
No, it's like literally what you're doing.
Nope. It's something I see right in front of me. I see someone with the strength to never lose heart, no matter what. You're a fighter.
It's an honor to know that you think so. I'll do my best not to disappoint.
Not a chance. Come on, let's go save the world.
A couple people did get bond, max bonds or whatever, so I gotta go deal with that shit.
You did it!
Wait, there might be cats, so I have to look. Go away, children. Fucking bunny, I don't give a shit. Again, I think this goes back to if this was a 2-game thing with a big time skip or whatever, it might be interesting. But as it is, it's just like the emblems. They're places that are similar but not the same, but similar but maybe the same, but similar. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? I know, son. It's fucking stupid. But what can you do? You have to just accept it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? Uh-huh. What was that? Do you love this game? No? Okay. Oh, something.
Today's tea smells captivating. Where is it from?
A farming village known for its single origin tea. It's a favorite of mine, so I'm pleased you like it.
She can't taste shit. She can just smell it, but that means she has senses. But if you can smell, can you also touch? You have touch.
Before, you told me to think of you as only an emblem, but I don't think I can.
It's still too difficult to fight alongside me? I see. We'll ask the Divine Dragon of someone else.
No, you're not only anything. The more we battle together, the more precious you become.
Precious?
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Alchrist. We should talk more often.
Cringe? ... question mark?
All right. It's time to do my rounds. I tell you, I am no good at sitting still.
If you are going on patrol, I shall join you. It will be nice to have a chat off the battlefield.
Alright, Leaf. Should've just named you Tree Star. I mean, what?
Are you willing to fight alongside me, Roy? Even after what I did to the King of Brodia?
Ooh.
Of course I am. King Morian's death wasn't your fault.
Love that we just get that exposition, I guess. This goes back to, like, I just really, like, don't get me wrong, like, I like seeing my old Blorbos, but, like, they're not them, they're emblems. It feels weird. Also, like, Ulcris telling Lynn, like, well, you're not just an emblem. Like, yeah, because she's, like, taught, like, apparently she said, like, has thoughts and speaks them, and they can fucking smell stuff. Which means maybe they can touch things. Which means they're kind of there and around. So, like, basically, like, they're friends. So... Anyway, I just feel like it would be better and, like, way cooler if, if this was just, like, a 2-part game or whatever, where you had characters from the first part of the game that could have become emblems. Or that became emblems to save the world or whatever. Like, that would have been really cool. Maybe less than 12. Like, maybe then it would have been 6 or something. Like, I don't know. I have lots of thoughts. I feel like this could have been, like, just a slightly better game. I fucking gotta give... Am I stupid? There she is.
Lady Micaiah!
Here I go!
I don't really have a desire to change them. I don't. Oh, is it just like the ability to carry heavier weapons without penalty or something? I don't fucking know, dude. He's kind of worthless for her, but I respect the attempt, I guess. Okay. This is just an excuse to go do more bullshit, isn't it? I don't really want to, but... I guess let's see if anyone has... supports. Nobody else got supports, so fuck it, we ball. He's turning his ship around. How did we just grab a ship there? Like, how did that work? I'm not gonna question it, really, but, like, but also how? I wasted, like, a whole fucking hour doing nothing. Okay. Oh, where was the next one? Oh, this way. I gotcha. Now, I want to save here, actually. Begin chapter.
So, the last Fell Dragon Shard is here, in Gradlon Temple?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Vale? You don't look well. Did you need more time to rest?
I mean, it's kind of fucking late now. We're already here.
No, it's not that. But I have a request. Please let me go in alone. I'll destroy the shard and come right back.
What? I can't let you do that. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Trust me. You won't want to face what's ahead.
And you think you can, though?
It's best that you and our friends stay here. Sister, let me spare you from this.
From what? I don't understand. Is that you? It is you, isn't it? Mother? Oh, my dear child. How I've longed to see you again.
I am staring into the camera.
When I sensed you, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. It can't be. How... I've missed you so much.
Don't come any closer, Divine Dragon. Or rather, corrupted Lumera.
Just when I finally had a moment with my child.
I didn't expect this. I thought she would stay inside with the shard.
Vale? Did you do this?
No, it was Papa. The rings gave him the power to create more elaborate corrupted.
Wait, so you just had that skill the whole fucking time, but now he has it too, and he brought her back from death? Or brought her soul back into the perfect body, like, now? But also she's evil, but, like, why would she be evil? Hyacinth was, like, exactly the same, and Alir was exactly the same.
He took her body from Lethos as one last line of defense for the shards.
Like, okay, that would have been useful knowledge from the fucking beginning, but also, wouldn't we have noticed her, like, desecrated fucking grave? But also, shouldn't she be pretty decomposed by now? I'm just saying.
You knew, didn't you? You knew this had happened to Mother.
I did. I also knew that we couldn't help her. The emblems have used their miracle. They could revive one person and they chose you. There's no other way to save someone who has been corrupted.
But that means that she'll disappear if you just give it, or she uses enough power. I guess.
You're saying that there's no choice. We have to face her.
You don't have to do anything, sister. Leave this to me.
But it's chilly out here. Why not come inside? You want to break the shard, don't you? Oh, don't worry. I won't bite. I just want to have a nice, long chat.
Mm-hmm.
Mother.
I can scarcely believe it. Queen Lumera in the flesh. What should we do?
We have to defeat her. There's no other way. But I don't know how I'll summon the strength.
Looks like you're just gonna have to do it.
I feel conflicted myself. She was my deity. Now I have to fight her?
Was she your deity? Because, like, you came and you prayed to I guess he talked to Alir when Alir was sleeping. So that would have made Lumera his deity, but then, like, now Alir is the deity. The whole thing is kind of confusing anyway, because, like, a deity that's, like, walking among you is weird.
Yeah, Sol's people aren't super religious, but we loved Queen Lumera too.
Did you, though? Because you didn't even tell her about the corrupted bullshit going on in fucking Illusia. You just had your own back, so let's be real here.
We can't falter. If we do, that's it. The world is doomed. Let's go.
Don't worry, Vander, you don't have to fight her because I got you grievously fucking injured.
The door. It won't open.
Let me take a look. A spell has been cast on it from inside. Curious. She invited us in.
Wait. Where is Lady Vale? She didn't go inside, did she?
What? No! She can't go in there all alone! Vale! Open the door!
And then we'll be short of fighter when we have to fight her and you die in there.
Forgive me for this.
Goodness. Did you come to see me all by your lonesome?
Your own child shouldn't have to strike you down.
How heroic of you. I'm glad we have this chance to talk, Vale. From what I've heard, you are the little sister of my dear child. If that is the case, I am practically your mother as well. You are welcome to call me your mother, should it please you.
Thank you for the kind offer. But I don't need a second mother in my life. I had one.
Oh, departed is she? Tell me, what was she like?
She was kind and affectionate, and there was so much love within her. But she died before I could truly appreciate what I had. She always did the best she could to keep me safe. And she told me that if Papa ever broke free, if he did, and if he started doing terrible things, as his family, I had to find a way to stop him.
I suppose that means you intend to murder me yet again.
Yes.
How I
tremble at the memory of that fatal blow, the pain. Even worse than the pain, though, how you left my heart shattered. I was torn from the side of my beloved child. Can you imagine the depths of my agony? And had it not been for you, my dearest and I would have been together for all time.
I know
Yawning.
it's my fault. The fact that you died. All of this. Even though I was a puppet, I killed you. I stole the rings. My actions led to this. You can hate me all you want. But either way, it ends here!
What was that?
Was that meant to hurt?
It didn't even look like she was casting a
As
spell.
I'm sure you have noticed, thanks to Lord Sombron's largesse, I am far more powerful now than I was before. It's a shame, really. I honestly hoped that you and I could get along. But anyone standing between me and my child cannot be suffered to live. It's ludicrous to think you might murder me for a second time. How are you so blind? I still owe you a death for the first one. Die, you little defect!
She only knows that she's a defect because of Sombron. This is boring.
Vale! Sister?
How do we get in?
Thank goodness you're all right. The door should have been blocked. How? Well, we broke through.
How?
Oh, my child. Did you miss your mother so badly?
I did. Not a day has passed that I didn't think of you. That's why I'm angry to see you like this. Hasn't Sombron ruined enough?
Why do you speak ill of Lord Sombron? It was he who brought us together again.
The whole fact, I think what bothers me so much about this is that all of this really hinges on their relationship just being like super, super, super important to both of them. But like, why? And also, how? And also, how long did these two know each other? Like, I understand that that war could have been going on for like hundreds of years even. Or like, let's even just be generous and say it went on for like another whole year and that past Alir met up with Lumera and like started to see her as a mother or whatever. That's totally fine. Except we don't know that. We don't see it. We get none of that supposed bond between them. And she's not her birth mother unless the game decides to tell us she is. But also, like, you're telling me that there's just, like, no rules for the corrupted. Like, they just do whatever the game says that they should do. Because Alir being brought back as corrupted, in a way, like, yeah, Vale did it instead of Sombron, but, like, it looks like the spell, like, works the same. Keeps their, like, their body is, like, intact or whatever, and then... But, like, her mind isn't. Or maybe she is in her right mind, she's just, like... traumatized? Question mark? I don't know, this is fucking stupid.
Lord Sombron. You are lost, aren't you?
Oh, I was. During the war 1,000 years ago, I was desolate, lonely. I had no one.
Uh-huh.
My mother, father, friends, killed. Yet I had to fight on, alone.
Like, yeah, okay, it sucks. Did you just never make any human friends at the time, or like, what?
If I, the divine dragon, gave up or ran away, the world would be lost.
So... You ended up the last divine dragon, but like, why did everybody else die but you? This isn't like Lynn, where her whole family is like... Her family and most of her friends and stuff are like... Quite possibly all of her friends are like... killed in this horrible ambush, and like there's very few survivors. She just happened to get lucky to be one of them because her dad was there and able to like get her to safety. But like, I don't like because we weren't there for any of it. We don't know Lumera. This just feels so cheap. Like, oh, please care about her. Like, please care about what's happening. I like the idea of it, but it's just that, like, by itself, it doesn't exist in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? By itself, it's meaningless. It's not good writing, because when it's in context, it's like, you're just info dumping this. Why? Is it to get sympathy? Is it to, like, you know, but we know that it's just exposition for the fucking player. It's so exhausting. I love the idea of her being, like, in this position where, she can't walk away. I feel like it's a very, let's say, Hector-like thing. So, like, Hector in FE7, like, we have the game, it happens, at the end, he's the one in charge, no matter what, like, and he thinks nobody trusts him. That's, like, his whole character arc, is that people don't trust him, and not even to tell him the truth about his own country. So, like, when he goes back at the end of the game and he has to take over as the Marquis, it's like, okay, this is cool, but, like, part of the fun there, and as a writer, part of the fun in writing about Hector after the game is writing about the fact that, like, unlike Lynn, who can just abdicate Kaelin and go back to Sakai, Hector can't do shit. He has a loyalty to his country. So even if he wants to leave, he can't, but, like, he also is loyal, but, like, not ready to lead it. Like, he wasn't trained to lead it. Lumera being in a similar position, but, like, on a grander scale, where, like, she's literally the only person who can, like, hold the world together and summon the rings, and that's a lot of responsibility. It's terrifying. I would be super, super sympathetic to that. Lumera would have been a better main character of the game. Again, I want to go back to what I said about how this game really needed to be 2 games, or like a 2-part game, where the first part was the War 1,000 Years Ago. If you were playing that game as Lumera, and then you met up with Alir, and, like, slowly she began to see you as a mother, take it back a notch, see you as a friend, see you as a sister or a brother, whatever works for the narrative, see you as a family member, like this, like, where she had lost her own family and now she has found family. It would have felt believable here that she wouldn't also have to tell us all this bullshit, because, like, the player already knows. The characters don't need to know this shit, the player is the one who needs to know it, right? So, like, maybe some motivation could be good. So, like, it doesn't hurt that she's gonna tell Alir, like, hey, I was lonely and I basically adopted you. Of course you were meaningful to me. I threw the last 1,000 years of my life into you because I didn't have anybody else. Everybody else sees me as a deity and worships me, basically, but, like, when you're... it's lonely at the top, right? But it would have felt more impactful if we would have been there with her for that original campaign. Even if, like, narratively, Alir had to take the, or, you know, she'd be like the Athos, right? The Athos of the first game in this instance, where she would be the one who would do lots of damage and kill the final boss, which would feel kind of bad gameplay-wise, that this unit that you get at the last second does that, but, like, when there's a part 2 to the game, then it feels cool. I feel like it was trying to do something like that, like something like Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, or maybe even, like, Genealogy of the Holy War, or some shit where you have, like, generations, question mark, because there's so much time that passes here, but, like, it's really hard for me to give a fuck about Lumera right now when she died so early on, and also... the only way that I've thought about her is, like, well, she's basically was God, right? So, if we revive somebody with a miracle, we should have fucking done that from the goddamn beginning, so that Alir isn't our only person who can summon emblems. Not just because, like, oh, dragon power, but also if the miracle restored Alir back to like 100%. Like, it could have restored Lumera's power back to 100%, just like Sombron reviving her restored her back to 100%. After 1,000 years of giving her power away, getting all that back is a huge fucking deal. But like, that's all like hindsight is 2020 for me, the player. But the writers also had access to that and did not do anything with any of it. Like, yeah, some of the emblems talked about it, truthfully, in a way that didn't really make sense, because, like, I get what they were going for. I want to say, like, mostly emblems that were in Lethos Castle wanted, or were, like, more on board the idea of doing the miracle for Lumera, but, like, Erica should not have been one of those, simply by virtue of, like, she seemed more on board, but, like, she shouldn't have been, because of her own fucking game. I'm sorry, I'm ranting.
In the midst of all that hurt, I found you.
Yeah, in a really convoluted and weird way. I really feel like Pastelier should have been like, okay, so Lumera shows up at the end of a battle and finds Alir on the ground. But the battle was us. So we've created like a time loop, basically, where we're always going to go into the past and destroy the thing. However, if that's the case, then when we went to the past to do the thing, it should have already been done. If it's one loop, and there's still one timeline, right? Because, we know that there's one timeline, I guess, because the game never really says that there's more. So the assumption is that, I guess we have to keep going into the past to do it every time, or it doesn't stick in the future. Which is something. I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, the only reason that Alir was there on the ground, recovering in a daze, was because we went to the past and did it. So, like, how did Lumera meet her originally then? Did she just find her there wandering around in the mountains? Just not in a daze? Like, because obviously she was still in the area already. Like, it's so confusing and so weird. You know what I'm saying? How did you find her? How did you know to look? Were you just checking on a battle that you knew was nearby? Like, this is enemy territory. What the fuck are you doing?
Innocent and pure, no evil intentions of your own, and never treated with love.
Why was that such a big deal to you, though? Like, as a character, you just don't make any sense.
Though you were my enemy, I couldn't bring myself to kill you. Instead, I bonded with you.
How, though? You had a short conversation where you were nice for 2 seconds. Alir was the one who said that she had to kill you. You didn't even try to fight. It didn't even occur to you to fight. So I couldn't bring myself to kill you has no weight to it.
The day we first met, I stopped being alone.
Honestly, if they were like the same age, or Lumera was actually young, Lumera was Vale, for example, and that would have been something. If Lumera was Vale or something, I'm just like going with this. If Lumera was young, like a young girl, like she was the same age as Alir, and all of her family had died, okay? Leaving her in charge at this young age. She's basically what Alir would be if Alir's father died, right? The oldest living child, supposed to carry on that legacy. Interesting comparison, I guess. Then I could see her bumping into Alir. Alir realizing that she is the divine dragon, the only one left, in theory, and that she has to kill her. But in the midst of their, like, fight or whatever, they, like, see the, quote, humanity in one another, but, like, end up bonding despite it, becoming friends. Like, that is what they wanted for Vale and Alir, and it didn't work because the game didn't let it work. But something like that with Lumera would have been more interesting. The mother thing just doesn't work. Like, they wanted to do the mom thing, like, the mommy kink people were just, like, they were fucking fully on board this, but like the thing is if that's not like something you're already like mega subscribed to and like actively wanting in your life or actively fantasizing about, the whole fucking thing falls apart because like, what do you mean? Did you have other children that died? Now, if she would have had children that died in the war, and then she sees Alir stumbling around, the same age as her fucking children were when they died, and she couldn't bring herself to cause harm to somebody like that, that would have been really interesting. I would have bought into it a little bit. But, like, there's just nothing. The whole thing is nothing sauce.
Mother, I beg you, don't leave me on my own again. Stay here with me. No, I can't do that. The last time we spoke, you told me to fight on with divinity. Told me to bring peace to the world, no matter what memories returned. Don't you remember, Mother? Who cares what I said before? Now I want to be together as family.
Meh.
I understand now. You don't think like my mother. You don't want what she wanted.
I mean, yeah, she's just an animated corpse.
You're speaking nonsense. I'm right here. I am your mother.
No. My mother. The one I wanted to see again. The one I loved.
Question mark?
She's gone.
Question mark? Did you love her, though? Like, you know that you must have in the past, but judging by the way that she acts, like, this is just one-sided and weird.
And she would want me to defeat you. She taught me to stand strong against my every opponent, whoever they might be.
Mm-hmm.
How sad your words make me. You're breaking my heart right now. Who poisoned you against me? The Emblems? The Stewarts? That sister of yours? I suppose I have no choice but to kill them all.
Like, again, boring. Who could they have had guarding this shard that would have been more interesting? Maybe Zephyr, brought back from the dead, would have been more interesting. Who else? And I'm only saying Zephyr because Lord Sombron spending all this magic on Zephyr would have maybe been something. I don't know what, but it would have been something, like, because she turns against him because he never gave her a baby, I guess, but, like, if he took the resources and time to bring her back to guard the shard, that would be interesting. I know it doesn't quite work because he must have brought Lumera back before Zephyr died, but I'm trying to think of who else he could have brought back that would have made any sense. Nothing's coming to mind.
Prepare for battle.
I'm sorry. I meant to fight this battle for you.
Whatever.
Thank you, Vale. But this isn't your burden to carry. It's mine. If I don't face this myself, I can't claim to be the divine dragon, an emblem, or Mother's child. Let's do this together. Then we can face Sombron at last.
Sister, you're crying.
Everyone at the ready. We will free Mother's soul and break the final shard.
Well, she just stands there and, like, lets us talk about how we're gonna kill her. I think it goes back to I just don't give a fuck, and them trying to make me give a fuck is starting to really piss me off. How did we fucking get separated? God, this chapter sucks dick already. We have magic spears and swords. Spears and swords. What kind of spear, though? The willy glands. What kind of fucking weapon is this? She has really high resistance. Oop. Defense ain't no slouch either. Alright. There's some dagger bitches and some axes over here. Kinda think... Whatever. Let's just give it a shot. First I want to see, though, where we can meet up. Right here. Didn't I just save?
Don't worry.
As your steward.
And they can't really attack back, I guess that's half the fun.
Bring it on.
Let's do this.
I don't know if there's a point to attacking him. There's not really a point to attacking him either. What if I engage, though?
Here I go.
Shall we dance?
I want to let him dance.
Ready and able.
I guess if he dies immediately, that'll be interesting, if nothing else.
I won't lose.
I can fight. Yes? Understood.
Me?
I love it.
Yes.
Annoying. So many fucking enemies.
I'm sorry. I owe you my life.
Emblem Eternal! This is it!
I am guided by the emblems.
I won, my princess.
I don't know. Fingers crossed. Damn. Get some skills. You like that? Okay. Well, nobody fucking died, I guess.
Glad we met.
I could use a hot spring.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Nice.
We did it, Divine One.
Thank you.
Now over here we have
Excuse me.
I'll help.
Am I so unreliable?
with doubt.
I may no longer have the emblem rings, but I
Horrifying.
can use the shard's power instead.
God damn it.
Shall I show you?
No?
Mother, what are you doing? Everyone, get behind the pillars!
Potent attack. A warning will indicate the beam's a blast zone. Move away to avoid significant damage. Just get out of the zone or what?
No, no.
Seems insane that they would even go after him. Okay. Okay.
My turn.
I'm guided by the emblems.
Any extra stats are good.
Allow me.
Nothing left of you.
No problem.
I have this.
For King Morian.
Excuse me.
Phew.
That's it. Girl. Could have helped more by actually landing your attack last time.
You have saved me.
Nice.
Okay, who's next?
Girl needs some help. Okay.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Got a few guys coming in. Oh, thank God you weren't able to do that. Fuck, that could have been bad. Okay.
Time to party.
Damn. If you were gonna crit, I should have attacked the other guy, huh?
I'm here.
What's the point of you?
Damn.
Perfection.
Girl, chill. I mean, or don't.
Ready for anything.
Not even 100%.
Allow me!
Think
There
whatever
we
you
go.
like.
Not too bad.
Yes.
I have this.
We'll win this battle. Did you see that?
I did. Hmm. $89.
Excuse me.
Have I made a difference?
Feeling better. I'm here, Divine One.
Okay. I'm relatively comfortable with that. Unless something fucking terrible happens immediately. Freeze sucks, though. Hello, Micah. Okay. We have some
For
folks.
the Divine Dragon.
Wait. Oh, I don't care about Fracture. I do, however, give a fuck about, something worse.
That was fun. Thanks.
Allow me.
Rest now.
I have dispensed with doubt.
I needed that.
I think I'm okay, actually.
Victory is mine.
Alright, she's gonna make a new path. $31. Oh, and it missed. Holy shit. 71. And it did not miss. Ouch. Let me heal my boy. Ugh.
This is it! This time, victory was mine.
My turn.
That's better.
That's how a knight does it.
I won't flinch.
Maybe.
Engage. Stand down. Who's next?
Ugh. One guy hopefully can't kill. Nervous laughter.
A little rough here.
To the death.
Not that that'll do any fucking good, but... Fuck you. Grrr.
At your service.
I guess she can still heal. Wait, who's my engage? Violet? I don't know, man. Damn. Can you do that a second time?
I'll gut you like a fish.
Holy shit, dude.
Good workout.
Ma'am? Neither one of us had that.
power.
Who's next?
I won't forget you.
I'm here. I'll help. Thank you.
Fingers crossed again. Are you done doing that shit yet? Jesus. She could be dead. I could be dead. That looked kind of sick. Okay.
I'll do as you command.
I could use a hot spring.
Valiant effort.
I'm ready. Are you watching? Who's next?
Okay.
Talk about a good time.
Emblem, engage!
Kill these little bitches.
Of course.
Excuse me.
Okay, who's next?
You have my thanks. Allow me. I believe I am in the right.
I might have to redo that. Please don't kill Ivy. Annoying. That's really shit. Jesus.
Sorry.
Vale would have been just as shit to lose, to be honest. Okay. Oh, they went up here to congregate. That's annoying. Okay, we ball, I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not much, but it's honest work. Hmm.
I'm honored.
So probably just move forward and kill these guys on the next turn, huh?
I owe you one. Who's next?
Oh boy, we're gonna get another line.
I'll assist. Here, me too.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Oh, I fucked up. Those people are dead, probably.
I will obey.
Ooh, nice.
though. Don't these things usually, aren't they usually unable to kill? They still leave you at like 1 HP or whatever. Horrifying. Goodbye, basically everybody down there. I literally don't give a fuck about the items.
Cool. You're the best.
The fuck? Where am I? Oh,
Just
there's
a
my son.
scratch.
I want to be with my child. That's my only desire. Please, stay out of this.
By my hand!
Nearly.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
So probably aggro fucking everything. But none of this shit can get very far, so...
Great help.
Refreshing.
Don't worry about me.
I'm a little worried.
If I can, I shall.
You're too kind to me.
Really?
I'm ready.
I have this.
Unforgivable.
Anything for you.
Anything?
That was cool, was it not?
Tiny. Chill. Yeah.
Excuse me. Allow me.
Annoying.
Jesus. I'm allergic to this game. That's what I'm learning.
My gratitude.
I'll have somebody heal her next time. Probably put a line right down the middle. That would be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry you're stuck with me. Now I have you. I see you.
Nearly.
A good wind.
Right. Rest now. Thank you.
I'm here. I'll help. Phew.
I'm more than just a bell.
Much improved.
Thank you. Power blooms in me.
flowers eventually wilt.
Excuse me.
Die already!
I'm sorry.
You're the best.
Right here! I will protect everyone! Or throw you! I'm still alive? Huh. I won't miss! Or throw you!
He's cringe corrupted. I've been quiet for a while. I haven't had anything to complain about for a hot second, so.
I really am worthless. Excuse me, look here! Me too! I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Oh, thank goodness. I have this.
I'd rather be friends.
Just getting started. Ah, I had him! Thanks.
Thank you.
We're really just gonna do whatever we want. Just in case something happens. Yep, project your path. And I will move everybody.
Emblem, engage!
I mean, finally, Lynn is OP as fuck.
By my hand, huh?
What have
I literally don't give a fuck.
It's moving too fast. I can't seem to keep up.
Huh? Really, it was all Chris, though. It was a real MVP. I've been doing this for a while. I was on that map for a hot fucking minute. I've been recording for 2 hours and 43 minutes.
I'm so sorry, Mother.
Dude, destroy the body.
Voice. Is it you, my child?
Oh boy. She shouldn't get this closure.
Seem that you've received my ring at last. Mother, you're yourself again. You remembered.
Why is anyone allowing this to
promise
happen?
That I made to you? Yes. Every word you said to me before I fell asleep. You see this? I'm one of the emblems now.
It means that I fucking died.
Emblem. I can hardly believe my own eyes. Oh, how hard you must have worked to achieve such a thing. It was tough, but I'm glad I can show you what I've become. I just wanted to make you proud.
But if she can be herself, like, this is silly.
It looks like Queen Lumera is disappearing.
Because she's corrupted.
The corruption is leaving her body, so now she has to go. Nothing can be done to stop it.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It seems we have to part yet again.
This would be sad if I gave a fuck.
From the first moment that we connected, I have always been at your side. The years after I lost my family were a dark time. The pain of what had been taken was unbearable. But then I met you. And even though I missed you during your long slumber, I knew that you would wake up someday. We'd be together again. Knowing that, how could I ever feel lonely? You and I will never be apart again. I feel the same. Ever since we met, I've never felt truly alone. Not really. You showed me the warmth of a real connection, and that is stronger than death. You have always been my bright, shining light. I can never thank you enough for being my child.
I am yawning.
Getting to be your child is my greatest happiness.
They say child way too fucking
I want
much.
to spend more time with you. Pinky, promise me? We will, child. I'll remember this promise we have made. And I'll remember you. The sky is so beautiful above me. Just like the one I saw the day you opened your eyes again.
Huh?
From now on, you must protect it all.
I'm bored. Shut the fuck up and die.
Beautiful sky. I promise.
Slap it together like it's a fucking bug. Sweet, let's go.
Right. Please don't be sad for me.
She turns around, she's like sobbing.
Mother is where she belongs now.
This is fair.
I know we'll meet again.
I don't care.
It's time to go. We have to check the barrier.
We have to check the barrier. Do we, though? Like, do we? I'm just kind of... Yep, but we're gonna hang out here and talk to people.
Queen Lumera.
Like, how is it good to be an emblem? Like, how is it, like, good? How is it, like, what you would have wanted? It's too on the nose. It's goofy to me. Yeah, baby? Yeah. I agree, it's fucked stupid. I can't with this shit. I got the stuff, now I'm leaving this joint. Everyone's just chilling around. Home to a great many children. Dude, it's just a fuckboy house. I gotta get the fuck out. I gotta go. I gotta run.
The barrier is vanishing. We destroyed it at last.
But look what's happened to the sky.
It was so ugly.
Sombron opened the portal.
Papa, he's there.
If this goes on, the power of other worlds will pour through, and this one will be destroyed.
What? I mean, I guess Sombron doesn't care. The portal is just to get him to other worlds, but, like, why does he want to go to other worlds? Sombron is such a nothing sauce fucking villain. Like, not only do we not really understand why he was waging war 1,000 years ago, but we don't know why he's doing it now either, because his motivations just make zero fucking sense. Like, dude, when Nurgle is a better villain than you, I feel like you need to go cry in a corner somewhere. Think about what you've done wrong.
Elios will meet its end.
I don't care, personally.
No. I won't let that happen. My mother entrusted this world to me. I will protect everyone. Everyone who lives beneath this sky.
God forbid we don't repeat the fucking dialogue back so that the player knows that Alear is doing what Mommy asked. I feel sometimes in this game like I am 7 years old and the game still is not treating me with the dignity that I deserve.
I have no doubt that a world ruled by you would be a beautiful place.
Yeah, but you can't control everyone in it, neither could Lumera. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
What brought that on?
See, even Alear is like, bro.
It needed saying.
Did it though, Marth?
I'll need you to help build that world, Marth. Help me protect it. Forever.
Girl, I don't know how to tell you this, but they used up their miracle thing. They can't come back ever again. They already said that.
Forever.
Marth's like, dude, I told you, but, like, do you listen?
It's a promise, then.
You're the only one promising.
Ruled by the divine dragon. Now that's an inspiring thought.
Is that fucking sarcasm that I hear, Alfred?
Everyone. How did our forces fare?
It better fucking be sarcasm, because we had a world ruled by a divine dragon already. It's just that she didn't fucking do shit. She was so busy pouring her fucking energy into Alear, who was asleep and they didn't know when she was gonna wake up, that she just let Elusia and Brodia fucking go to war against each other for no reason. Her ass should have been, like, assassinating it up and fucking Elusia, like, killing the fucking Church of the Fell Dragon or some shit.
We are treating our wounded and should be able to leave soon.
You stand before the final battle, undaunted, full of hope. I've much to learn from you.
It's delusion, Diamant, not
when
hope.
this war's over and we've had time to rebuild, I'm gonna visit all your countries.
We've already done this. We've been everywhere.
Bring the emblems along. After so much time confined to the rings, I'm sure they'd like to see the world.
I'm sure they would just like to fucking go home and not have to exist in this weird spirit state anymore.
Right. Now that the 12 rings' power has been used, people won't try to steal them.
Is that how it fucking works, Alfred? Is everybody in this game dumb? I'm sitting here like, if the rings have literally used up their power, they can't do anything ever again for the rest of forever. They will disappear, not just hang around powerless. What kind of state of being would that be? That'd be like being a genie in a bottle, except you can't fucking do anything. People summon you, but they can't ask you for shit. You're just fucking there. Nightmare I Dream of Genie. That, like, is that what they think the emblems are? Like, genies? I'm bored.
The emblems will be safe. They can stay summoned and go wherever they want.
Is it me? Am I insane?
We'll show them our countries. Introduce them to our citizens. They'll be seen as war heroes.
They already are heroes in their own fucking worlds.
I won't say no to a new camping buddy. Oh, make that too. Hope they like to sing.
I'm gonna give you Soren.
I imagine their experience will make them good advisors for restoring Elusia.
Oh my god, you guys are already deciding, like, what they're gonna fucking do, even though, like, I get that, like, it's supposed to be wholesome, but, like, this is stupid.
It's nice, isn't it? Having something to look forward to? Something to fight for?
I'm starting to think that I'm insane, or the game is gaslighting me. I'm not sure which one it
For
is.
the first time in my life, I'm excited for the future.
I am too, because I want to get this fucking game over with. But then there's, like, that Xenologue or whatever the fuck it is, and I'm terrified of having to play that.
Before we reach that future, we'll have to face Sombron. Are you ready for that, Vale?
Yeah, like, I blasted my mother into the dust. I hope you're ready to do that to your dad.
I am. I'm not afraid to stand up to him. I was so lonely. I couldn't admit it, but he stopped being my father long ago.
In fact, he's probably not been your father, like, basically since you were born. But, like, your mom loved you and was loving and affectionate, which is confusing because it's like, how did you come about? Like, why did your mom choose Sombron? Or did she not choose Sombron and you were the product of something that we don't want to think about?
There's no bond left to break.
Vale.
Divine One, our wounded soldiers have been treated, one and all.
Wow, we're fast.
Thank you, Vander. Let's depart, everyone. The final battle is upon us at last.
This journey has made you and your allies so much stronger.
Thank God, that means we're not going to be
I
necessary.
wish I could stay here and help you all build a peaceful world.
I love how
We
Marth
may
is just...
soon have to part ways.
What do you mean may soon? Like, again, I am 99% certain that, like, Like, didn't they tell Alir that they couldn't do shit anymore ever again, but that it was worth it because they had deemed Alir worthy of the miracle, but that if they use the miracle, they can't do anything again? Or did they just say that amongst themselves? I'm pretty sure they said it to Alir and whoever was standing with her in that scene. The game is gaslighting me right now. Well, Marth isn't. Everybody else is. Too stupid to read the fucking room. I'm losing it, guys. Oh my god. It's been like 3 hours. Let's get the bond convos over with.
Ballroom dancing is common in my homeland, It's not my strong suit, but it can't be avoided. You seem like you'd fit right in at one of our galas, Dimitri. Are you a dancer at all?
Enough of one to keep up appearances, at least. Social gatherings don't suit me very well. There was a ball at the Officers' Academy, but I slipped away to get some time to myself.
Demon's like, bro, that's such a good fucking idea. That's 27 fanfics right there.
Some animals manage to survive in very harsh conditions, you know. I respect them for that.
I ran into a nest of monsters living in a volcanic zone once. I can't say respect was on my mind.
We're all Erica, actually. Same girl.
Befriending Hortensia at the Academy in Elusia was perhaps my life's greatest turning point.
I too met my dearest friends at an academy. Our bonds carried us through a great deal.
So, you've got a good haul of fish to work with. Should we grill, fry, stew? What do you think?
How about we make super spicy fish dongo? My students loved it. Could be to your liking.
Low-key wholesome. But where is female Byleth? I'm so bitter. Lucina!
I do not require your concern. Lady Vale needs you more.
I'm keeping an eye on Vale, but my worries are equal for you, Mavier.
Huh? Some of these are just like, who the fuck wrote this shit?
Something smells good.
I'm grilling up some meat. Oh, I hope you enjoy the smells, even if you can't eat it.
That would piss me off. So fucking much. Poor Ike, honestly. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna... Nope. I think a couple people are able to inherit skills now. I don't remember who, because I've already forgotten, but... Oops. No, he can't. He can't afford any of this shit. He didn't talk to... Wait, did he talk to Leaf? Wait, Vantage is spicy. Wait. Yeah. Nothing here. Vale's got nothing. Hello, Fluffy son. Here's the thing, my son. I am so fucking tired. I've already forgotten who inherited what from whomst and how. Okay. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna grab some, like, supports and stuff so that when I start the next one, I can just go straight to the last battle. I don't know that I'm gonna play the Xenologue and record it. We'll see. I am, how you might say, so tired. We got some more supports. I'll do those before I bounce off. That way we can just go to the next shit.
Was the meal to your satisfaction, Divine One?
Oh yes, it was delicious. Thanks so much.
Could you look me in the eyes, please?
Sure.
Perfect. Keep on looking right at me. You have such an intense gaze. Tell me what you're feeling in this moment.
Are you flirting with me?
Nothing much, really.
Have I stirred your heart so little? Let me ask you again. I'll whisper in your ear this time.
Girls.
Has your lunch with me today brought you any feelings of contentment?
This is a little disturbing.
Oh, very much so.
I knew it. I'm so glad. Tell me more about these feelings.
Well, I'm so content I couldn't eat another bite. I'd be really curious to learn your recipe.
My recipe. Not exactly what I had in mind, but if that's really what you want, I'll teach you.
Girl trying to get laid in, like, the sea support? Goddamn. Oh?
Hello, Clan. What do you have there?
Oh, Lady Vale. I'm Pickling.
Pickling? What is that? I've never heard of it.
You're 1,000 years old. Plus.
Pickling is preserving meats or vegetables in vinegar. Add spices, and they're very tasty. I'm developing a new recipe at the moment. Would you care to try one?
I have so many questions. Like, when you pickle something, you can't just immediately taste test it. That's not how pickling fucking works.
Oh, yes. I'd like that very much.
Unless you mean, like, later, but
I think my pickles are pretty great. Don't you?
you just grab an old one off the shelf? Like, how does this work? What are you doing?
The taste is quite plain.
What? I mean, you really think so? I think this batch is nicely sour myself.
It just isn't very potent. You should add a bunch of peppers.
You can't make pickles with peppers.
Are you sure about that? I mean, is this really all a pickle can be?
Oh my god.
Huh?
How will you ever create a new pickle recipe if you've already decided how pickles taste?
Okay. Yeah. I guess you're right. I've just been following the same old pickle routine without even questioning it.
Oh boy.
I must try something new if I'm ever to grow as a pickle chef.
Who the fuck is a pickle
Lady
chef?
Vale, you've opened my eyes.
Oh my god.
That's the spirit. Now, why don't you put some peppers in those pickles?
What a
think I'll
fucking
do
mouthful.
just that.
Okay. You guys do what you gotta do, but you're both insane.
Cito, I've heard you're really good at telling fortunes.
I am. Or I guess I should say, I was.
Oh, does that mean you're not good at it anymore?
Well, I guess I'd say I'm in a bit of a rut at the moment.
I didn't realize fortune tellers could get in a rut.
It would seem so. Sometimes you just don't feel it, and it shows in your readings.
I see. Well, I was thinking of asking you to tell my fortune.
Is something troubling you?
Sort of. I've been very tired lately. I was hoping there might be some special way to fix it.
I see. I'm afraid I can't be of much help right now.
Is there anything you can do to get your fortune-telling powers back?
I don't really know. I think I just have to wait for it to come back when it's ready.
Well, how about you tell my fortune anyway? I won't mind if you get it wrong.
What? But why?
Humor me. I'll just assume your reading is incorrect.
It's just for funsies.
If that's what you want, let's begin. All is revealed. Go to the market and act like a cat. Good fortune shall be given you back.
Act like a cat? In the market? That's a little bit strange, isn't it?
Definitely strange. I told you I'm all out of sorts. Just pay it no mind. It won't come true.
Like, yeah.
If you say so.
Is it true? Princess Ivy, you worship the divine dragon? But all of Elusia worships the fell dragon.
It is true. Every worshipper of the fell dragon that I knew was a poisonous liar and schemer. So I chose to rebel, and instead prayed to the divine dragon. In private, of course.
You had a considerable amount of courage for a young princess.
Thinking back on it, perhaps I did. You are also from Elusia, are you not? Do you worship the fell dragon?
I was born in Firene. When I was young, my father fell ill and died. Afterward, my mother and I traveled to Elusia.
There we go.
Mother's prayers to the divine dragon hadn't saved father. We changed deities as a result.
Oh, cringe.
Ah. And how is your mother now?
Dead.
My mother died soon after we began our new lives. I was raised in a church in Elusia, alongside the other orphans.
I didn't realize. I'm so sorry.
I have nothing to hide. I was educated by fell dragon believers, but I cannot say I was ever truly devoted. As with my mother, I found that my deity was not interested in me or my desires for peace.
Sure.
I see. So you were surrounded by the fell dragon's followers, yet you chose not to follow.
I have rarely admitted such to anyone else, but yes, I suppose we are similar in that way.
Quite. I wonder what else we might have in common.
Can I talk to you, Ivy?
Certainly, Lady Vale.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry my papa made your father go mad.
Don't do this.
I understand he was a gentle king who took good care of his people and his family before.
Like, was he though? Like, this goes back to why I don't care for like mind control, madness being like a thing in games. Like, I know a lot of games do it, but it's one of my least favorite tropes. One, what a terrifying fucking thought. The real world has enough bullshit like that in it that's real. Like getting dementia and Alzheimer's, which is like kind of coming for a lot of us against our fucking will. I don't really like seeing that stuff in a game when it's portrayed as like an evil thing that exists in a world that can happen to like anybody at any age at any point. If you want to go into like surrender to madness because they went down a dark path, that's fine, because at least the character has some agency. And I'm fine with like some measure of mind control, body control, like the berserk staff kind of thing, where you can reason that the character isn't in control and may not even be like mentally conscious during the whole thing, which is scary in a completely different way, because it's like your body being used against your will for something. But this like, oh, I'm sorry that my father made your father go mad. I heard he was like actually like the goat before that shit happened. And it's like, was he though? Was he? Was he? I feel like there should be a little bit of nuance there. Like, you know, I think I said it earlier, but he should have been like an okay dad, right? But if he didn't choose to take the power, choose Sombron over his children, or in the case of like some characters, like it's too late now. Like FE7 has Darren, right? Darren is not a good person. He's shitty. Like, he cares about his son, but then he still chooses to abandon his son, which is cruel of him to do, right? And it makes him a piece of shit. Like, it makes him so shitty that, like, other characters in FE7 hearing about it are like, oh my god, what a piece of shit. I can't believe he did that to his own son. But then you have to realize, too, that when he leaves Eric, like, he's already in over his head. It's already, like... It's already too late. You know what I'm saying? What was he gonna fucking do at that point? In fact, him leaving... He can maybe assume... Maybe. Like, his son has a chance at living if he leaves. He also has a chance of winning if he stays. But, like... There might be something there with Darren leaving Eric to die or to be defeated. Eliwood and Hector aren't, like, evil people. Maybe Darren felt like his son had a bit of a chance, but also, like, you knew that you get in the text, in the dialogue, that he doesn't want to leave his son, but, like, the fuck is he gonna do now? Like, he knows that whatever he has stepped into is so much bigger than him that he's fucked. Then he gets to Kaylin, takes it over in what is obviously some kind of super brutal, violent uprising. My assumption is that they just walked right in the fucking gate pretending, you know, just flying their own banner because, like, it's lost. They're allies. They could have just fucking got right up to the gate and then just fucking started killing people. Really fucked up when you think about it. But that makes sense. Like, the high casualties, the fact that Lynn barely got out of there. All that shit, right? But then after this, Hausen is like, I'm not gonna give you a fucking... I'm not gonna shut my fucking mouth because I'm old and I'm gonna do what I want. And then Effidel fucking stabs him and then says, oh, fuck you, Darren. Now what are you gonna do, bro? Because he knew that Darren was wavering, right? Like, he saw Darren wavering. Making Darren feel like now he's basically gonna be blamed for... Because it wasn't Effidel that fucking infiltrated Kaylin, it was Darren, it was Loss. So it's one of those things where, Loss.jpg, by the way. Don't think about that too deeply. Or it's Louse. That would be funny too. Both are funny in different ways. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. The point is that Darren stepped into some bullshit and he was like, well, I want to fucking rule. I should be in charge of the Lucian League. That should be my fucking thing. Why does Ostia get to be in charge of that? Why, like, I have way more experience ruling. I'm also a big military country. Like, why does Ostia get to keep it? And then, of course, Effidel kind of preys on this, Nurgle's grand plan or whatever, sowing discord in the ranks. I like it because Darren gets into it. He's not fully on board. He doesn't want to abandon his son, but reluctantly does so. And then, very quickly after this, realizing that he is not 100% on board for the cause, Effidel makes him be 100% on board for the cause. As soon as Hausen gets stabbed, it's all fucking over. They're like, what is he gonna do now? You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows that they invaded Caitlin, and that when Hausen gets pronounced dead, they're gonna know who did it. And they're not gonna blame Ethidel, they're not gonna blame Nurgle, nobody knows who they are. They're gonna blame Marquis Loss. So it's one of those things, the more I think about it, it's probably Laos. But I hate that. If it helps, I always called him Hausen, but then I heard somebody say Hausen, and I'm like, oh my god, it's probably Hausen, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, whatever. So here's my thought. The idea of someone stepping into some shit, getting in over their head, and then dedicating themselves to the cause wholly, because if they don't, their family might pay for it, is really interesting. We see that with Shiharam in Path of Radiance, Jill's father. We see that he can't defect, because if he defects, his men's families and stuff that live in the area are all going to pay the price. That is why he fights to the death there. Not because he wants to, not because he believes in the cause, but because he really doesn't have a lot of choice. So I like that. I like that kind of character stuff. But when it comes to Hyacinth here, like, what is his story? We don't really get much of it. And maybe I'll hit A and we'll get some fucking details that I didn't have before, but the game doesn't show us any nuance there. It's just telling us nuance. It's just telling us, hey, he was a gentle fucking king before he went fucking crazy. Cool. Where's the proof of that? I mean, Ivy's kind of normal. Hortensia's not. But, she's young, so maybe we just say that Hortensia is normal, but young. The fact that they turned out okay doesn't really fucking mean anything. Lots of kids turn out okay because of spite. And for basically no other reason. This is just aggravating to me because, like, don't tell me this shit. Fucking show it to me in some way. Show it to me in Ivy thinking she can go back and talk to her father at the cathedral in at that one chapter because, like, even though she was too late, right? But thinking that she might have a chance because, like, maybe she was close to her dad when she was younger. You know, maybe she was the favorite child. But then you're sitting here like, Ivy just fucking said to Mavier that she worshipped the Divine Dragon the whole fucking time because everyone who worshipped the Fell Dragon was a backstabbing fucking bitch. Okay, your father worshipped the Fell Dragon. Was he also a backstabbing bitch? I mean, yes, in the end, but was he that way the whole time? Was he one of the reasons that you turned to worshipping the Divine Dragon? And there is, like, madness in any kind of zealotry, any kind of, like, righteous belief, and I could totally see, like, some groups in Illusia being more serious about their religion than others. Like, you probably have a lot of, like, casual religious people there that follow or that worship Sombron, but then there may be groups of them that are very strict about things. But it's never really shown or explained. Like, I guess Mavier is like, well, I wasn't really devout or anything. And it felt weird to him to not be devout when everyone around him was. Which is cool, that's a good character thing, but, like, was Hyacinth actually, like, a gentle king who took good care of his people and his family? I don't fucking know. Vale said she understands that he was, or, like, that she heard that he was, that people have said that he was, but, like, who said that? Hortensia? Because everything I saw didn't say shit. Nobody in Brodia is gonna think that he was a nice guy. I'm just... The whole game is written like this, though.
If it weren't for my father, he'd still be with his family. With you.
Oh, he made his fucking choice, though.
Please, no more. The past is past. There is no use dwelling on it.
Yeah, it goes back to, like, stop bringing shit up that I don't want to think about for no fucking reason. This is Saphir moment number whatever.
I know you feel that way, but
You owe me no apologies. Your father's sins are not yours to bear.
Yeah, I was gonna say sins of the father, right? Like, come on.
I don't feel like that's true. Please, I have to do something.
But also, you are partly to blame.
Stubborn, aren't you? In that case, I shall think of some penance you can perform when next we meet.
Thank you. I'll do whatever you ask.
Like, why is she suddenly guilt complex?
You may come to regret those words.
I think Ivy should have fun with this. I might want to get that conversation next, because it could be fun. I think it annoys me because... Vale isn't completely innocent, though. Like, yeah, she got mind controlled or whatever, but then we find out that she just breaks the mind control at the end. So, there's an implication there that, like, well, she had no reason to because she didn't have anybody else. Now that she has somebody else, she could do the right thing. But, like, you knew it was bad the whole time, right? But then she pretends like she doesn't know what her dad is doing, but then she's doing it anyway. There's chains on her feet, so I think we're supposed to assume that they keep good Vale in the dark about what evil Vale is doing. But the whole thing is just so convoluted and silly. Everyone in the group also already knows that she is unaware of what happens when she is being controlled. Oh boy.
Lady Vale, I found you.
Oh, I didn't know you were looking for me.
I was indeed. Perhaps you don't realize, it is not safe for you to walk through town alone.
Oh, she's in here to act like a cat.
Not safe?
At the market.
Why do you say that? This town is full of good people.
Considering what we have done, some of these good people might rightfully want revenge.
If that happens, then I'll apologize. We did truly awful things.
Okay, so you know that you did, though.
An apology might well not be enough. If something were to happen to you...
I'm not a child. I can take care of myself. Now stop following me.
You are a fucking child. You're like 14.
Please.
No. I have something I need to do. On my own.
There she goes. She has no idea what she is risking.
She is a fucking child. She's like 1,000-year-old fucking child.
I thought I was going to die. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did die. Twice. I screamed so hard I lost my voice at one point.
So, what'd you think of your first time tearing it up on Wolfback?
It was exciting, but mostly terrifying.
You're such a kidder, Lady Vale.
But I'm not kidding. Not even a little bit. It's a miracle I'm still alive. In fact, I can't believe I am alive.
Takes your mind off everything, though, right? Couldn't you feel your worries just float away?
No.
I guess you could say that.
Good. You looked a little tense earlier. I thought this might be a good way to unwind.
I do sometimes wonder if it's okay for me to be here with all of you.
I hear ya. But next time you start feeling like that, you let me know, alright? We can tear it up to the horizon and back.
Okay, I will. And Tamara, thank you.
Meh. I like that Tamara doesn't make a big fucking think about it though.
What shall I prepare for you?
I don't know. Are you like terrible at cooking? Let's do clan and yeah.
Cooking is a worthwhile pursuit. A little secret ingredient.
Hello?
Made with artistic passion.
Amazing! I could eat this all the time!
I love this dish.
Damn, dude.
I have undertaken a pursuit of individual handcrafted meals.
Thanks, dude. That's whack. I should save. Actually, pool is right over here. Let's actually do these two. Wait, this will be funny. Her hair is gonna look so bad.
Lady Vale seems safe enough. For the time being, anyway.
It's
I
like
must not
deserted
be
here,
noticed
though.
Following her. I will stay back and observe without being seen.
And that giant armor. Like, okay, this is something else that bothers me. Like, they obviously have models for them in, like, casual clothes. So, like, why don't they do that more often? Right? Why don't they also use it in supports? Not always, but sometimes. It feels like sometimes it would be better to have casual outfits and supports, but I feel like everybody's always dressed in their battle clothes for some reason.
I cannot imagine explaining to Marnie that I allowed harm to befall Lady Vale.
Why would you give a fuck about Marnie? Again, this goes back to, like, first of all, she's dead. You will never have to explain it to her. Vale would be if she died. Secondly, why would you even think about that? Like, why is that the reason that you're troubled? And not losing Lady Vale herself?
Mavier, I see you following me.
Yeah. Get
Lady
got.
Vale?
So you don't think I can take care of myself? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
No. Or rather, yes. I mean, I know you are very capable, but I also worry. It is my duty as a knight to keep you safe.
You're not just a knight. You're also my friend. Instead of worrying about me, try trusting me.
A friend? I did not know. If that is the case, please tell me why you walk through town alone. As your friend, I am concerned for your safety. I want to understand why you would do that.
I do it to atone for my sins. A lot of people were hurt because of me. I need to find something good I can do for this town.
Lady Vale, since that is the case, it is important that I be by your side. As one of the 4 hounds, I also committed sins for which I must atone. You are not alone in your feelings. Or your goal.
We probably have like 5 people that are like
You have
that.
such a good heart, Mavier. And I'm lucky to have you as a friend. So, will you help me? Can we find something good to do for this town together?
Of course, Lady Vale.
Continuing my bullshit. Do I go for the IVA support? Or... I should actually get this one. I actually don't care about the rest. Oops. Sweet. Not inventory.
May I join you as you help the village today?
Well, that was fast.
Pardon me? It is inappropriate for the Divine Dragon to help with such menial tasks.
I disagree.
You are a strange one. Why do you feel you must be so kind to me?
Well, I realized something after spending time with you. We have quite a bit in common.
Impossible. You have never engaged in villainy.
Yeah, I did.
We are, each of us, unable to resist offering a helping hand to those in need. Our only difference? You momentarily strayed from the path, but now you are home.
No?
Are you making excuses for my actions?
You can't forgive your past mistakes precisely because you're a good person. The only fault I can see in your character is that you don't believe you can be good. You don't need to burden yourself with shame or seek atonement. All you need to do is trust your friends and stand by their side.
Like, do better? Be aware that you were shit and do better. That's it.
Please trust me, Mavier. I want nothing more than to help you.
I have made so many mistakes that I've long told myself I am beyond redemption. Yet, you make me question my way of thinking.
Well, it doesn't really do anyone any good. Like, not just yourself, but it does no one any good for you to think like that.
Perhaps the Divine Dragon understands who I am better than I do myself.
Yeah?
Of course not.
I accept your offer of help in the village. That is, if you are still willing.
Let's get to it.
What an odd sensation. My chest feels warm.
Bro has never fucking had a friend.
That's happiness. A feeling you deserve. And one you are about to give to others.
With the Divine Dragon by my side, anything is possible. Thank you. I would never have found my way without you.
Bro, I'm just cringing a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I like the idea behind the support, but like, the Divine Dragon, before she was a Divine Dragon, did engage in villainy. It's kind of laid out that she has gathered many rings. He was there for that. She doesn't remember having done those things, but she did do those things. And maybe you could argue that someone that is amnesiac and doesn't remember any of that stuff is like, I mean, not necessarily deserves forgiveness or anything, but like can't be held to the same accountability that someone that does. That, you know what I mean. However, she's still engaged in villainy. I don't know why she didn't say that that's not true. She did. At one point, she was on the wrong side. She also blindly followed the wrong orders. What would have made Mavier way more interesting, I think, from the start, is if he would have tried to run away with Vale to, like, protect her. Then he's, like, reverse Seth. Almost. But in the case of Vale, like, she says she's not a child, but she's a fucking child. So, like, he's literally just protecting her by trying to get her away from Zephyr, trying to maybe even hide from Zephyr. I would have liked that. The fact that, like, nobody ever took the chains off of her feet, like, she's still walking around with them, like, it gives me hives. Sweet. Okay. I think that's everything. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go to the world map. Probably save on the world map and then pick it up there later. Quite possibly tomorrow. The whole day, like, disappeared on me so quick. Oh, shit. Well, fuck you then. Wah. Okay, so I will save here then. Until next time, when we get to do the final battle.